the journey of completion, how the beginning, middle, and endings help us heal. Today we're exploring the profound beauty of the beginning, the middle, and endings in life, and why they're essential for healing, growth, and transformation. We'll uncover how this natural process mirrors the gunas, the three universal attributes of the entire universe, as well as the three states of mind. We have Sattva guna, air, Rajas guna, fire, and Tamas guna, earth. And how trauma can also leave us stuck, like being at the peak of a roller coaster, unable to move forward. Together, we'll explore how we can gently and safely complete the stories and extract the golden nuggets of wisdom to live more fully in the present moment. The nature of cycles. Life is a series of cycles and seasons, from the sun rising and setting to the way a seed grows into a tree and eventually returns back to the earth. Everything moves through a beginning, middle, and an end. But what happens when we resist these natural rhythms? When we cling too tightly to a beginning, get lost in the middle, or avoid an ending altogether? Well, we disrupt this natural flow. Think about a movie you paused in the middle. There's no ending, there's no resolution. Or a book you started but never finished. These unfinished loops can create tension and unease, just like in our lives. And this is where the concept of the gunas comes in. Sattva guna, air, is clarity, peace, and light, the inspiration for a new beginning. There's room, there's space for this new beginning to unfold. Rajas guna, fire, is energy, movement, and passion, the action-packed middle where we dive into life. And finally, Tamas guna, earth, is stillness, grounding, and rest, the necessary end that allows us to integrate what we've learned. Now, without endings, it can be a big challenge to transition into new beginnings. We remain stuck in this loop, often unconsciously carrying the weight of unresolved stories. Trauma and the roller coaster effect. Now, let's talk about trauma. Imagine you're on a roller coaster. You climb that steep hill, the anticipation and tension building as you reach the very top. And then, nothing. Everyone else plunges down the exhilarating drop, and you're left frozen at the peak. This is what trauma can actually feel like. Being stuck in a heightened state of emotion, a heightened state of fear, unable to move forward or back. Your body holds the tension. The mind replays the loop over and over, and the world moves on while you're still there at the top, waiting for release. Now, the ending, a safe descent back down the track. That's what's missing. Without it, the nervous system stays activated, and healing can feel almost impossible. Now, creating a safe descent. The good news is that healing is possible. I've experienced it so many times in my life. And also offering space for clients to do exactly this. Be willing to notice we are stuck at the top and to do something safely about it. So, just like the roller coaster, we need a way to descend safely, slowly, and with support. This is where practices like mindfulness, meditation, trauma-informed healing, sensory relief, and nervous system decompression, along with Reiki, shamanic journeys, Akashic records, sound bath healing, polarity therapy, all of these modalities can come in. They allow us to navigate the gunas deliberately. So Sattva air, start with clarity and intention, acknowledging where you are and set the stage for healing. What beginning can you create? Maybe it's journaling, meditating, or seeking further support. Now, Rajas Guna fire, we dive into the work. This might feel messy, crunchy, or even uncomfortable, and yet it's where transformation happens. Allow the emotions to move, observe them, notice them as something separate from your true soul. Yet stay anchored with the tools and medicine like breathwork, yoga massage, or grounding exercises. And Tamas Guna earth, create an ending. Let the experience settle. This could mean having a final cry, writing a letter to yourself, or simply sitting in silence, noticing and observing this energy to further integrate what you've learned. The key is to allow rest, stillness, reflection, and a sense of closure. Now, this is where we extract the golden nugget. Once you've completed the cycle, there's one more step. Go back and find the golden nugget of knowledge. Now, this might seem really heavy and impossible when you're in the middle of the eye of the storm or you're stuck at the top of the roller coaster. So when we start this extraction of that golden nugget from a past experience with a person, place, thing, we can really embody safety at this time. Okay, it's really important to survive and get through the eye of the storm, get down off the roller coaster, find a sense of stability and security, and then when you're feeling strong and calm, that's when you go back and start to be curious about extracting the golden nugget. Now, every experience, no matter how challenging, has something to teach us. When we complete the cycle, we can look back and ask, what did I learn? What have I taken as a strength from this past experience? How have I grown since then? And what can I carry forward into the present moment from this painful or traumatic event? Now, this active self-reflection transforms pain into wisdom, chaos into clarity. It's not about forgetting or pushing it down or erasing the past. Not at all. It's about using this golden nugget to empower the present tense so you can bring it into wisdom to further move into the potential. Now, if you're feeling stuck, whether in the beginning, middle, or end of any personal journey, know that you're not alone. Life is a constant process of becoming, understanding, and evolving. Each stage has its purpose. As you navigate the cycles of your own life, remember the gunas as the guide. Embrace the airiness of beginnings. Move through the fiery middle with courage and rest in the grounding stillness of endings. When we allow ourselves to complete the cycle, we don't just heal, we actually transform. So thank you for joining me on this journey today. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember, healing happens one breath, one moment, and one cycle at a time. Until then, stay grounded and keep weaving the sacred threads of the gunas within and around. And from the sacred threads within me, I honor the sacred threads within you. I say Peace and love. Aho.